Hello, I'm Kimberly Helkin in Washington. The main stories brought to you by Al Jazeera. United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon has called a U.S.-backed climate deal in Copenhagen, quote, an essential beginning. He also called for the accord, reached with key nations including India, China and Brazil, to be made legally binding next year. But several developing nations rejected the agreement, saying it does nothing to protect them from global warming. Al Jazeera's Alan Fisher reports.
When 192 countries arrived here 2 weeks ago, there weren't high expectations of a significant deal. Everyone knew a number of countries were out to protect their national interests. There were significant differences between the rich countries and the poor countries. In the end, what was agreed here didn't even reach those low expectations, and many are predicting the people to pay the price are millions in vulnerable places around the world.
Alan Fisher reporting. Well, Iran has acknowledged at least 3 people detained during the country's post-election arrest were beaten to death by their jailers. The judiciary says it has charged 12 officials at the Kharizak prison, 3 of them with murder, but has not identified them. The opposition claims protesters were tortured and raped while at the prison on the outskirts of the capital. Tehran has rejected claims Iranian troops crossed the border into Iraq and took control of an oil well in the Faqqa oil field in Maysan province. Iraqi officials say the incident happened in what is considered a disputed border area, about 300 kilometers from Baghdad. Lebanon's prime minister has made his first official visit to Syria after years of animosity between the two neighbors. Saad al-Hariri has blamed Damascus for the 2005 assassination of his father. On Saturday, he held what were described as, quote, constructive talks with Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. In Yemen, protests erupted after claims the United States had a role in government raids in which civilians were killed. According to U.S. media reports, the United States military launched its own cruise missiles as part of Thursday's airstrikes, which the Yemeni government says targeted al-Qaeda. But video obtained by Al Jazeera appears to show that in some of the attacks, women and children were among the dead. And those are the top stories. Don't forget you can stay up to date with all your news on our website. The address aljazeera.net/English.